Hi guys, Andy here, and it's time for a new project which I'm calling Godot. I'm here in my GitHub account and I'm creating a new repository to track the changes and store the code. And it's going to be a public one, and I've selected to initialize it with a readme file, and I'm adding a .gitignore. This is selected from a list, and I've searched on Godot and it's come up with a .gitignore tailored to Godot engine. And also it needs a license file, so I've put in the MIT license so it's freely available. Anyone can use the code as they see fit. So if we go ahead and we click on create repository, it should create it, and there we go. We have our first commit and 3 files in there. The gitignore tells it to ignore files that don't need to be tracked, and then the license is the MIT. If we click that, this is what it's about. It's got my name, copyright, so people that do make use of this should include an attribution to me with this same kind of license applied. Or maybe they don't need the same license, but at least they should really credit me as the creator. And go back to the main thing, we can even look at the gitignore. So it just ignores the .import directory for resources and images and that kind of thing, where that's recreated every time you load the project anyway. And yeah, just leave that as is really. And where are we? Whoops, I've gone back to my list of repos. So in the readme, actually that's the code of they call it markdown language. So it's just got the title and the description for now, and I'll leave it at that. And then to get it onto the PC, we just go to click here, clone or download, and it gives us a link. So in our Git installation on our PC, we can clone this into a folder on our local machine and start editing files. And from that point on, we'll mostly be pushing changes up to this repository. So that's it. That's the quick intro to what I'm doing at the moment, and I hope to see you in the next video in this series of the Godot development.